Hey, schmack-a-magab, everybody. Joseph Manella, he donated for me to put Theater of Pain, Motley Crue, versus Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. Which one do I like more? This one. Okay. Now, I know some of you may be grunting. All right? Well, I just want to put a little disclaimer here before we keep going. Anybody that gets upset over a musical opinion from anybody, not just me, if somebody upsets you, oh, I don't think that way. I like Seventh Son more. You do realize you do not speak for anybody, and neither do I. I'm only speaking for myself. I know many of you love Seventh Son. I know many of you think it's the fucking greatest Maiden album. Awesome! To me it sucks. Couple good tunes. Theater of Pain ain't no picnic. No. Don't get it twisted. Let's cut the deck, you know? Theater of Pain's not a great album, but compared to Seventh Son, it is a great album, in my opinion. And here we go. Alright, we start with City Boy Blues versus Moonchild. I'm giving that to Maiden. I like Moonchild a lot. Best song on the album. City Boy Blues, I like the demo version. I don't like this version. Alright, next. Smoking in the Boys' Room versus Infinite Dreams. Just to get off on things. No, I hate Infinite Dreams. And hear me out. I've said this story before, so excuse me those that heard this story before. Back when I used to rehearse with my band, next door of the warehouse was this black thrash band called Devastator, who were awesome. They got picture discs and shit out and albums. They're awesome. They're amazing, right? There's 5 members of the band. All 5 members' favorite Iron Maiden song was Infinite Dreams. Cool. You know, that's them, I'm me, you know? And they of course I let them know, you know? They're like, yeah, you like Infinite Dreams? I'm like, no, it sucks. But it's cool you 5 like it. And they're like simmering because they couldn't handle other people's musical opinions either. But it wins. I don't like it, but it wins. Smoking in the Boys' Room is fucking terrible. That Infinite Dreams is better. No doubt about it. Alright? Crappy song wins. Next. You know, I know a lot of you out there are thinking, oh, this should have been a suck for a suck. And I do agree with you to an extent. I believe Joseph, I'm sorry. Joseph might have told me to put this as a suck for a suck, but he might not have. So let's just, I think it's a suck versus suck, but I didn't label it that. And some of you don't. Some of you love Theater of Pain too. And I'm on your side when it comes to these 2 albums. If you like Theater of Pain more than Seventh Son, alright, Infinite Dreams wins. Alright, next. Louder Than Hell versus Can I Play With Madness? You gotta understand, man, I'm an Iron Maiden fan since this album, the first Iron Maiden album, right? 1980. Then I bought Killers. Greatest Iron Maiden albums, right there. Those 2. Number of the Beast I loved. Peace of Mind I loved. Power Slave I may have loved more than the last 2. But then Somewhere in Time was like, But then when this came out, and I heard Can I Play With Madness on MTV, the video, they premiered the video. Oh. I was like, man, this is even worse than Somewhere in Time. I've grown to like Somewhere in Time more, as years have gone by. But Seventh Son, I just can't digest it, man. Only 2 songs on there I like. Only 2 songs I like on this album. Alright. Louder Than Hell wins easily. I like that song. It was a demo for Shout of the Devil. The song was called Hotter Than Hell. Alright, next. Keep Your Eye on the Money versus The Evil That Men Do. Both suck. Both suck, but yeah, this is an easy win for Iron Maiden, though. You know? I'll give it to Maiden. As bad as, not as bad as that song is to a lot of you, but as bad as it is to me. It's not Keep Your Eye on the Money level bad. I'll give that to Maiden. Alright, next. Home Sweet Home versus Seventh Son of a Seventh Son. You know? I love Home Sweet Home. I know a lot of you don't. I love that song. Love it. Probably the best song on Theater of Pain, in my opinion. No, that would be a future one. But it's a great song. Second favorite, you know? But I gotta give it to Iron Maiden. Seventh Son of the Seventh Son is the other song I love off this album. I know it's kind of a repeat of Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner. I don't care. I think it's a great, epic, long-ass tune. Love it. Wins. You know? I wish I could have given it to Home Sweet Home so the Maiden twats would be like, oh my God, my vagina itches. All right, let's pick a random album. Let's go close so I don't break my back. I'm going to pick two. And I got it autographed by all three members. This is Venom with Warhead. Cronus signs his name backwards. And right here, this is my favorite. Fucking Abaddon, you cunt. That's what he wrote. That's what he wrote here. And Mantis wrote right here. That's right. And I also pulled out more Venom albums. At War with Satan, and this one was signed by all three members as well. Called American Assault. There's fucking Abaddon, you cunt. Mantis, and again, Cronus signing his name backwards. Awesome picks, man. Alright, let's get back on here. Tonight, We Need a Lover Tonight versus Prophecy. I'm giving that to Motley Crue. Alright, next. Use It or Lose It versus Clairvoyant. Easily. Use It or Lose It. Best song on the album. It's a song that would have best fit Shout of the Devil. It's got that red hot bastard feel to it. Excuse me. Alright, next. Save Our Souls versus Only the Good Die Young. Both are horrendous. Both blow. In my opinion. I'm going to give it to Motley Crue. I like the beginning drum thing. That's why it wins. Because the rest is just as bad as Only the Good. Alright, next. Oh, by the way, that's the end. That's the end of Seven Sons. So, there's 2 songs left. So, during the Seven Son era, they did some B-sides. And 2 of those B-sides is what Bruce redoing. Charlotte the Harlot, and what was the other one? Prowler. Alright, so this is what I think of those 2 songs. Those 2 remakes. Alright, Raise Your Hand to Rock. I don't mind that song. As years gone by, I used to think it was stupid. I used to think it was a Twisted Sister ripoff. Rock, like I Want to Rock type thing, you know? But yeah, as the years go by, it sounds like a good classic rock, Bad Company type song. I dig it. And it's going against Prowler 1988. Oh my God. How the hell did they finish recording this and think, all right, let's release this? No attitude whatsoever. The way Deanna delivered those songs, you shouldn't mess with that, man. Deanna had that barrel, fucking from the streets where, Bruce Dickinson was fencing, That's a badass thing to do, is fence. But not as bad as whatever the hell Paul Deanna was doing. Rest in peace. Yeah, it sucks, man. Raise your hands, The Rock wins. All right, the last song. Fight for Your Rights versus Charlotte the Harlot 88. I didn't think Prowler could have got worse. But Charlotte the Harlot 88, look, man. I know a lot of you out there think Bruce Dickinson's got a better voice. And that's cool. That's, you know, everybody hears music differently. I listen to Charlotte the Harlot, Paul Di'Anno, that one section where it simmers down. There was a time that you caught me standing there. Whatever the lyrics is. When Bruce does it, Fight for Your Rights a cool tune. I know that one's getting bashed a lot. I love that song. When I saw the Theater of Pain tour, they played it, so I got to see him do it. I just never understood why Vince would say, fight for your rights. I heard the demo and he says it for, you know. But anyway, hey, Joseph, this is the final score. And there you go, man. Theater of Pain wins, and you know, hey, you know, if anybody gets angry with me, oh man, you picked, I lost, you know, I love when I get comments of people saying, I lost all respect for you. And I'm like, who the fuck are you? You know? Who are you? Even if I knew you, I don't give a fuck if you lost respect for me over freaking music. So my point is, if this upsets you, that I would prefer Theater of Pain over Seventh Son and Seventh Son, I don't want you as a friend. I don't need people like you. Believe me, I have so many killer subscribers that leave comments that are fucking awesome. They disagree with me, but they're not dicks about it. They don't, I lost all respect for you. Respect these nuts. Seriously. Fuck that. Theater of Pain's better. Alright? Don't like it? Kiss my big black ass. That's all I got to say. But anyway, Joseph, thank you so much, my friend. And everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And hey, like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. So stay frosty. Sorry, I got Tourette's. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a goddamn.